Walt did the right thing when he approached the school to see what help he could get. They were referred to me, and I conducted the SONA with this family in their home, with Walt and with Will. While conducting the SONA, I found out that Will had a mother, Janice, right nearby in town, with whom he had a relationship. Our next step was to include her and do the SONA with her. You're about to see Walt and Will's SONA. Hi, Mr.
How you
Kozlowski.
doing?
Mary Grealish. May I come in?
Sure, come on in.
Thanks. Thank you for letting me come to your home.
No problem. Let me find out.
Okay.
Will!
Okay.
No, Will, now!
Hi, Will.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Me too, I guess.
You spent a little time talking to me today? A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'll make it as painless as possible.
Hmm?
I'll make it as painless as possible. Thanks for talking with me, Will. This is just a chance for me to get to know a little bit about what you believe, what you value, how you have fun, what entertains you, who your friends are. So I thought I'd just ask you a bunch of questions and you can just answer as much as you can, okay? The first question I have for you is, what's the best day you've ever had?
The best day I ever had was whenever I won that huge pink teddy bear for a girl I liked.
So tell.
Well, we went to Fun Fest on a field trip to school, and so then of course we
Wait, what's Fun Fest?
Fun Fest is like this arcade we can use like many bowling.
Oh, games.
Yeah.
So you had, go on, what were you
Yes,
doing?
And so then me hung out mostly because we liked each other.
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't know if she liked me, but she liked to hang out with me.
Okay.
So then we hung out with each other for most of the time, and so then they called us by row to go by bowling rows to go to do laser tag, and so then I went, but nobody else went. So then it was me against like 17 kids. So I'm like, wow.
17 against 1?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, they said that they're going to demolish me and stuff like that.
Ugh, that sounds painful.
Yeah.
Were you demolished?
No.
How could you tell? What?
I beat them all.
You beat 17 kids.
Yes.
How?
By just ducking and rolling.
So you won the laser tag. What does that have to do with the pink bear and the girl?
She said that. Well, I thought that would be nice for me to get her something.
Uh-huh.
And so then, she was happy. She was excited that won against 17 boys.
How big was it, the bear?
It was this big.
Did she smile at you? What did she do? How happy was she?
It's like a sparkles were in her eyes.
Really?
Yeah.
You made her sparkle. That is a very special
You
day.
smile.
Yeah, yeah. What's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday is the Super Bowl.
Well, I guess here in Pittsburgh, that would make a lot of sense. What do you do for Super Bowl?
Well, it's like everyone's just sitting around on the couch here, and we have the volume blasting, and we have food all over the place.
You have a Super Bowl party.
Yes, and I make chili. I make chili.
Really?
Yes.
Do you do this with your dad?
No, but when I make the food.
Yeah.
So then, but I was like on halftime, we like play football together.
Really? You and your dad?
Yeah, and my Uncle Wayne comes over.
He comes
so
too.
All three of us will play.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
How is your chili? Is it any good?
It's really good, actually.
Did you make anything to go with it?
I did put out some Ritz crackers or something like that with it.
Well, that's good with chili.
Yeah.
Now, you gave the girl the special bear. Have you ever given your dad a special gift?
I did give him this what's it called? It's like one of those books.
What kind of book?
Coupon book.
A coupon book?
I made it. It's like
Okay.
a coupon book where it's like you can make different types of. It's like one coupon says, "I promise to turn off everything whenever you tell me to," and the other one is like saying, "I'll wash this car." But,
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's stuff you'll do for him.
Yeah. So then, but he can use it whenever he wants. So he can use the entire the entire coupon book in like a day.
He might.
So you can like rip off all of them and say do all these in a day.
Did he? I mean, you gave him the coupon book. Did you do all of them in a day?
No.
No. So he gave them to you more slowly than that.
Yeah, because this book I was reading, he made a coupon book because he didn't know what gift to give his mom. And so his mom gave him things to do from the coupon book at the wrong times. And it's like he's about to leave to go to his friend's house, and then she's like, "Wait, wash the car, do this, do that." It's like, what? I'm about to leave.
Timing problem. Did that happen with your dad or not?
And sometimes, like whenever I'm about to go ride my bike with my friends or something after school with me, so say, "Well, quickly come home and clean your room, do your homework, wash your dishes."
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did your dad do when you gave him the coupon book?
Well, he didn't seem so excited because he thought I'll give him something like more, useful. I mean, it is useful though. Because,
That sounds useful.
yeah, but he didn't know what it was. He didn't seem so important to him.
But when you explained it, what did he think?
Well, oh.
So he was pleased.
Yes.
He was like, yeah, now I get you to do something for me.
Like I'm gonna work you to death.
You think your dad...
It was a pretty thick. It was like this thick.
You don't think your dad's going to work you to death, do you?
Mm,
You gave him the coupon book.
I didn't think so far ahead.
We should have thought that one up better a little bit. You said you ride your bike. What else do you do for fun?
I do like just take a walk around the house. I like the rain, so of course I'll be walking out in the rain.
Why do you like the rain?
I mean, it just seems more like my mood. Like my mom, she likes the rain as well. She likes thunderstorms. Like she'll think like a tornado is like the most beautiful thing ever. And I'm like, what? How? It can kill us.
So it's something you have in common, really. Okay. Who can you count on, no matter what?
I can say maybe like my older sister.
You're pretty close to her?
Yeah, I taught her how to ride a bike.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
She didn't like it at first. Then she kept on falling off.
Now she likes it.
Yeah.
So even though you're younger, you taught her to ride.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like she knows you pretty well?
Yeah.
Is she somebody else you can talk to? Besides your mom and your uncle and some of the people at school?
She seems caring, actually. She seems like like a sister.
Yeah.
Like knows how I feel and everything.
Okay. That's important to know. Who's happy when you're successful?
My dad is.
He is?
Because usually I don't do that much stuff. Like, I don't play sports oftenly and stuff like that. Which he likes sports a lot.
He likes sports. Okay.
So whenever I get, like, a good report card, like, maybe, like, all A's or B's, that means he'll be like, good job, son, or something like that.
So he is proud of you.
Yeah.
You know you accidentally smiled when you were talking about your father. So you secretly like him.
A little.
A little bit. It's good to know. Let's see. Who understands you the best?
I gotta say my mom.
Your mom? Okay.
And my little sister. So I can't hide nothing from her.
Your little sister?
Yeah, I can't hide nothing.
Really? She watches you pretty closely?
Yeah. And so whenever I come home, like, whenever I'm happy usually, which I'm not, I just come home like this. Whenever I'm happy when I come home, she's like, what happened? I'm like, nothing. She's like, did you get a kiss or something? It's like, how do you know? It's like, I can tell. I can read.
She can tell you got a kiss. This means you got a kiss.
Yeah.
Does this have anything to do with the pink bear and the girl?
Yeah.
What's the favorite gift you've ever been given?
PlayStation 3.
Really? Who gave you that?
My dad.
You were happy?
Yeah.
What did he give you? For what? Was it just a gift, or was it a holiday or a birthday?
It was a holiday.
Which
It was on
one?
Christmas.
So you spent Christmas with your dad? What do the two of you do in Christmas?
It was like we were watching Christmas movies together, and it's like we'll be laughing at jokes, like corny jokes, like this. Like when I was younger, I used to get these corny joke books.
I've seen those. Those are pretty funny.
Like why the chicken crossed the street?
Why?
Because he wanted to get to the other side.
Okay, I think I've heard that one before, actually. But you guys, what's a Christmas movie you've watched with your dad?
A Christmas movie I watched with my dad is like, I forget, but it was like these it's like these elves who go to who from the North Pole to give presents secretly. It's like these agent kind of elves, like black ops.
Black
Like,
ops
like
elves.
secretly come through like the chimney, like all sneaking around the house, and they go to the child's bedroom. So if the child has, and so they use this little gun. It's not really a gun, but it's like puts on the child. It says childometer, and so that it tells if the child's good or bad.
Ah, the whole naughty and nice thing.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And so then naughty and nice.
Okay, that sounds really scary.
Yeah. So then it's like if it goes to naughty, that means that they go back downstairs. I put a lump of coal in
No
the sock.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
No
And so
PlayStation
then
at all.
If it's green, it'll turn nice. And so they put like there's a section. So they take a section cup downstairs to the sock, and they'll fill it up. They'll fill it up with like a whole bunch of presents.
What's your favorite stuff to watch on TV?
Anime.
Okay. No shows or movies or anything like that?
Manga.
What?
Manga.
What?
Manga.
What's manga?
Manga is Japanese cartoon TV show.
Oh, I do know what that is. I've seen that.
Yeah, like Dragon Ball Z or Naruto or Bleach.
Manga. I'll have to look that up so I know more about what you're interested in.
Yeah, it's really cool though. The graphics are just amazing. And the way they just like put the storyline and everything is just awesome.
Tell me what the best thing about your mom is.
Well, she's nice, caring, helpful.
What does she help you do?
She helps me with my homework, and she helps me learn like more like about multiplication and division, and more about like the history of my ancestors and stuff like that.
What's the best thing about your dad?
I'm not sure.
There must be something good about your dad.
I mean, he can be nice sometimes.
I understand you guys are having some battles in through here. It's kind of not unusual for people your age. Is there anything you like to do with your dad? You said you taught him to text and you do the laundry for him once in a while.
Well, he does like playing Angry Birds.
He plays Angry Birds with you.
Yeah.
Is he good at it?
Yeah, he's really good. Better than me.
He's better than you? Well, good for him. I'm glad to hear somebody older is better than somebody your age at one of these games. How did he get good at that?
Well, I guess he played it a lot.
Okay.
He's just gets lucky.
Is there anything you guys ever do together?
Not that much.
What about extended family? Aunts, uncles, grandparents?
Well, with my uncle,
Right. You have an uncle, is his name Wayne?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. What do you do with him?
And so then we'll be going to the movies. Like,
Uh-huh.
every single time he comes, he doesn't live here, but he does.
He's here a lot?
Yeah, he's here a lot though. And so whenever he comes, he takes me to the movies. Like any movie I want to go see, he takes me.
Oh, that's great. What's the best thing about your sisters?
And the best thing about my sisters was, they're nice to me. I mean,
They pay
play
attention
around
to you?
with me, Yeah,
Yeah. Do you see them much? They live with your mom, right?
yeah. They act like I'm like a baby.
Do
My
they
little
really?
sister, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anybody you feel like you can talk to in your family?
My mom.
How come you can talk to your mom? What kinds of things do you talk to her about?
I talk to her about problems I have and the way I'm feeling, and the nurse. Whenever I feel like sad or unhappy in school, I usually go to the nurse. because
The
she
nurse
makes
at school.
She makes me feel better.
So you don't like school much these days, I hear. Is there anybody you like at school?
No.
But you kind of like the nurse.
Mhm.
Who at school sucks the least, besides the nurse?
The geeks.
The geeks. Who are the geeks?
Yeah, the geeks who are like always playing chess and having dimples over their faces and glasses.
You like
and
those
having
kids?
Their pants all the way up here. And
Well, your pants are in sort of a normal place.
yeah.
Yeah. Do you wear them low ever?
Mm-mm.
No.
It feels uncomfortable.
I totally agree with you. Do you have a hero? Anybody you look up to? No? Anybody even like a superhero?
Superman.
Why?
Because, you know, he has lasers coming out of his eyes, and he's invincible because, you know, it's like a bullet just like crushes and it hits him.
You like Harry Potter. Would you say he's a hero?
I mean, he's here in a different world,
Mm-hmm.
but he's not actually like protecting mortals. You know,
No,
like
he
us.
lives in a different world. You're right.
Yeah, he's saving the wizard world, not this world.
And Superman saves this world.
Yeah, and other worlds. He saves both worlds.
Do you have any superpowers?
No.
I just wanted to check and make sure. What are the best things about your life right now?
The best thing about my life is like I'm not sure.
All right, we can move on from that. How do you blow off steam? Do you ever get mad? Angry? What do you do?
Well, I usually read like Harry Potter books.
That helps you calm down? Takes your mind off of things? Do you talk to your mom? You said you couldn't talk to her about stuff.
Yeah, whenever I feel unhappy, whenever nothing else works, I usually talk to my mom.
Yeah. Do you call her, go over? Okay.
Or
And
my uncle.
the uncle, too. He's another person you talk to. Okay. Tell me one person we haven't talked about so far you think is cool. It could be somebody famous if you want.
I mean, I really don't think that somebody famous can be cool. I mean, they are cool, but to me, I don't think they're cool.
So for you, it's unfamous people who are cool.
Yeah,
Like who?
like jocks.
Jocks.
Yeah,
What kind of jocks?
like
All of them or any particular
just
sport?
particular ones. Like some jocks can be like selfish and annoying, and ignorant, and some can be like helpful. Like if somebody gets hurt or like someone get picked on me, like one of them come over and like help you in that situation and be nice to you. But others can be like join the people who are messing with them and pick with them as well.
Are people messing with you at school?
No.
It sounded for a second like you were saying sometimes they were. No? Okay. Tell me one sport you like. I mean, do you like sports?
No, not really.
Not really? But you think some of the jocks are cool.
Yeah.
And they're coolest when they help other kids who are getting picked on.
Yeah.
Okay. So you like an unselfish kind of an attitude in a person.
Yeah.
And that makes them a hero to you. What's the best thing about you?
The best thing about me is that I'm nice. I care about people. And I stand up for the people who are getting messed around with.
So you think it's important that nobody gets messed with and that somebody's there to protect people? What do you think it's like for kids who get messed with? How do you think they feel?
I think they feel sad, maybe even mad. It's usually, whenever I was younger, I used to get picked on a lot. So then, maybe after a couple of weeks of getting picked on, I start to get really mad. And I'm going to do something to stop them. So I'm guessing the kids feel mad or even sad.
At the same time, probably.
And some kids who get bullied a lot maybe have suicidal thoughts. So,
You hear stories about that in the news.
yeah. Like how kids hang themselves because of them getting bullied.
Yeah, there's a couple of really sad stories about that. Have you heard about that on the news or something at school? Or have you ever known a kid who was that sad? No? Okay. So your own best thing is you stick up for people. You're thoughtful, you're kind. Are you smart?
Yeah.
At what? What's your best smart thing?
History.
Oh, what history do you like to study?
Like Egyptian stuff.
You said your mom told you about your heritage. Is that the kind of history you like?
Yeah.
Tell me about your heritage.
Well, I'm this kind of African American and Mexican.
And your dad's Caucasian.
Yeah.
So you're three different cultures, right?
Yeah. And I speak Spanish.
I hear you like to cook.
Yeah, I like to cook all things like spaghetti, chicken, waffles.
Are you good at it?
Yeah. And cakes.
And cakes. Your mom says sometimes you like the chefs on TV.
Yeah. Yeah, it teaches me new things on how. It teaches me new ways on how to cook.
What kind of spaghetti do you make?
I made like Italian kind of spaghetti with like the hot dogs in it.
Spaghetti and hot dogs.
Yeah.
So you cut the hot dogs up and put them in the sauce?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever had spaghetti and hot dogs.
Yes, it's very good.
Is that considered Italian?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of spaghetti and hot dogs. I'll have to try it sometime. What else do you cook?
And I like to cook like cookies. Make cookies.
Baking.
Baking cookies.
Do you have any favorite chefs of the famous chefs?
Mm-mm.
No, you just use the recipes?
Yeah.
Okay. Who looks up to you? Does anybody admire you? Oh, come on, nobody?
Mm-mm.
What about your little sister?
Mm-mm.
No?
She listens to my little sister. I mean, my older sister.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I had a really nice talk with Will, with your son, about some of the things that are good in his life, and I wanted to ask you about one of the things in particular. I heard about the Super Bowl party. What was that like?
Oh yeah, he makes his chili. Everybody seems to enjoy it.
Yeah?
I like it too. It's pretty good.
I hear you guys play a little football at halftime?
We try to. We just go out in the street.
As his dad, Will, what do you think the best things are about Will?
Oh boy, I guess it depends on which day of the week it is, but normally I guess it's great. He's a pretty smart kid.
Yeah?
We have our little problems, especially lately. I think he's going through a little teenage phase, but he's a pretty smart kid. He amazes me on the computer. Shows me all kinds of things I never knew.
He's better at it than you are?
Oh, absolutely.
I think everything we learn from about computers, we learn from our young people.
Yeah, he's a pretty smart kid.
What do you two like to do together?
Oh, we used to watch TV a lot. What do we do? What do we do now? Chores around the house. I don't think he likes to do that too much, though.
So maybe it's time to have a little bit more fun.
We try to when we can. It's tough. He bounces around from the ex's house to my house,
Right.
Kind of get strapped for time with work and everything like that, but we hang out sometimes.
Do you, Will?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do like to spend time together?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's good to know. Guys, the next part of the assessment is where we look at what areas of your life you'd like to change. They're called life domains. They're on these cards. And if it's okay with you, Walt, I thought I would let Will pick first,
Okay.
since it's his treatment plan. So today you'll pick maybe 2 of these areas that you're worried about. And Walt, how about you pick 2 also? Does that make sense? Which one appeals to you first, Will? Okay, we want to start with social?
Yeah.
Okay. If things are better for you in your social life, what would be going on that's different from now?
I want to spend more time with my friends
With friends?
because they help me stay focused and do my homework so I can pass and we can go through high school together.
They sound like good friends. They help you be responsible.
Yeah.
Is there anything you can think of right now, and we'll talk about this later also, but is there anything you can think of now that you need to be able to spend more time with your friends?
I need rides.
Rides?
Yeah. And, and more time to go
More
out
time?
on the weekends.
Time to see him?
Yeah.
Time to see him, okay.
Definitely.
And if you could have anything else be different in your social life, is there anything else you'd like to change?
I would like to have more fun.
More
like,
fun.
Play video games, play laser tag, and go to the swimming pool. I
Okay.
like swimming.
Tags and swimming, okay? Well, what's up, Walt?
These things cost a lot of money. I mean, you gotta earn your money. Money just doesn't grow on trees. I mean, electronic gadgets and laser tags and movies and stuff like that are all fun, but they cost a lot of money.
We'll work on that as we go. Well, that gives us an idea of what you want in your social life, Will. Why don't you pick another card, and we'll talk about one of the other things you want to change in your life. What looks good to you? You like those both, huh? Culture and education?
Yeah.
We can always come back to one of them later, so pick the one you think of first that's most important. We can still talk about the other one.
I'll pick education.
Okay, all right. So if things are better for you at school, what would school be like?
Well, I wonder how the people are getting picked on, because I know how they feel about it.
Do you want to say more about that?
I think we should have a meeting
Okay.
with all the kids and teachers and maybe, and try and fix the problem.
So you think we need a solution to this?
Yeah, because if we snitch, then we get, beat up.
Has
By
that ever
the
happened to
police.
anybody you know?
Yeah, this one guy.
Did it ever happen to you?
No.
Okay, so we need to fix the problem of kids getting picked on at school. And to do that, we need maybe a meeting, a solution where everybody gets together and fixes things. Okay. You all right with that?
Yeah, he's a good point there. I mean, kids can't get in trouble if they snitch on the other kids in school.
Yeah.
But he does definitely need to keep his grades up.
Okay.
Me and his mom, it's one of the few things we agree on.
Yeah. Well, you do get good grades, Will, and that's a plus. So we'll add that to an outcome to keep your grades up. Well, besides for that, is there anything else you want to work on in school? Anything else you want to be different?
Well, talking about school, it gets me really freaked out. So it means I start to get, just hyper and really worked up, where it feels like my heart's beating really fast. So it makes me feel like other people are about hearing my heart, and I just want
Ew.
to jump out my skin.
Okay, that sounds really miserable. So you need a way, you need something to do when you feel like that. What did you call it? Freaked?
Yeah.
You need something to do when you freak in the classroom, and you need some kind of way to do it so that people aren't looking at you. Do you want to walk a way to walk out of the classroom, something
Yeah.
like that? That would work? All right, we'll see if we can work that out when we do your planning meeting. Now, you did mention that culture was important to you, and I remember you said before when we were talking that you came from a lot of different cultural backgrounds.
Yeah.
Is that something you want to know more about? I mean, why were you thinking of culture?
Yeah, I would like to know more about my ancestry.
Okay, more about your ancestors. But we need to work on some of this other stuff first, according to you, right? All right. All right, that'll be next level priority. Culture. More about your ancestors. Okay. Walt, your turn to pick. Do any of these represent an immediate priority for you?
Yeah, I think that one's pretty important.
Okay, emotional, psychological, and I assume you're talking about Will?
Yes.
Okay. If things were better for him, emotionally and psychologically, what would it be like?
Well, the kid gets freaked out a lot. He definitely does. He's bouncing around off the walls. Sometimes he's can't get him out of bed, or he's going crazy bouncing around the house.
For you, you'd like him to be more comfortable psychologically and emotionally.
Oh, absolutely.
What about you? Will, do you have any thoughts on this?
Well, first of all, school starts way too early.
That's a good point.
That's the problem.
That's why you can't get up in the morning?
Yeah, in a way, I see what my father's trying to say.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I can't sleep, and sometimes I'll just be shaking a lot, which I don't want people to think I'm a weirdo or something.
That sounds like a really...
I just want to be comfortable, calm.
So really, you'd like to be just more calm inside, more comfortable. You all agree on that outcome, actually. More comfortable, more calm inside.
Yeah.
Is there anything else either one of you would like to accomplish besides this idea? Go ahead.
What would really be good
Yeah.
is if my mom and dad didn't argue so much.
They argue about this?
Because it just makes my head all messed up and just gets me stressed.
Okay.
And they both want me on their side because I'm just going back and forth between them and how they just yell at each other.
Okay.
Do I do that a lot?
Yes.
I bet your mom does it more than I do.
Are you kidding me?
You mean he just did it?
Yeah.
That's what you want. You want your parents to get more on the same page, and if they disagree, to not have you be in it or near it. Is that fair to both of you? Does that seem... Naturally, we'll have to talk to your mom, too. Okay. Good idea. I'm sure you don't want him feeling that way. You just said you wanted him comfortable and calm.
Right.
Well, we'll talk to... When we have the planning meeting, we'll talk to your mom about it, and we'll see what we can get done on that. It's a good idea. Walt, do you want to pick another area of concern for yourself?
Yeah,
Okay, family.
Is pretty important.
If things are better in your family, what would they be like?
Somebody needs to do some more chores around the house and not play as many video games and watch as many movies and stuff like that. Needs a little bit more discipline, learn some responsibility, do things around the house.
So you'd like to agree on what his responsibilities are. Are you still having conflict about the music and the volume and
Yes, and him having it on late at night when he should be sleeping and things like that.
So what do you think you need to get that done, to have that more peaceful household?
You need a regimen.
Rules.
Rules, things that he has to do at certain times. He has to do this, other, you know what I mean? This time this has to be done, and
So you two would agree on a set of rules. Do you have a reaction to that?
Well, I'm not a baby,
No.
and I should get to decide what and when to do without constantly being told to do this, do that. I mean, we have some better times too.
And you miss
Together,
that?
yeah.
You miss that? Do you miss that too?
absolutely.
Okay. So what we need to do in the planning meeting is arrange some way to get this set of mutual rules that you guys agree on so we can reduce the fighting and you can get back to happier like you used to be?
Yeah.
Okay. We can work on that. Is there anything else in family that we should be talking about, do you think?
Well, it wouldn't hurt to see Uncle way more.
Oh, you'd like to see Uncle Wayne
I
more?
mean, he's family too, right?
All right, that counts. That counts under family.
Yeah, he's family, and that is a pretty good idea. They get along real well. I'm a lot older than my brother, and they seem to relate. Probably because I have to see him all the time, but they seem to relate pretty well together.
Well, that's a good thing about extended family. It's the parents who hit the rules and the extended family who, get to be the good guys sometimes.
Yeah.
We just have to work on what he'll need to do that. How's his schedule look?
He has a really tough schedule, and it changed a lot. He works a lot, and his hours change.
Okay. So one of the needs will be to schedule that ahead of time so we can make sure it happens. That sound good to you? Mm-hmm. Okay.